Welcome to the Common Climber YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you some techniques, tips, and considerations when packing for multi-pitch climbing. We will cover what to pack, different approaches to packing depending on the climb, things to consider when buying a pack. First up, what to pack. Obviously, there are the standard climbing tools you'll be packing and splitting with your climbing partner, like rope, trad gear, draws, and if you're climbing obscure climbs, you'll want some spare webbing, a wrap ring, and possibly some spare nuts you can leave behind if there's no walk-off option and there is no rappel anchor or the anchor is bad. You also have your personal gear, climbing shoes, harness, helmet, walk-off shoes. But here are some other items you'll want to include: water, food, clothing layers, wag bag. I have a homemade wag bag setup, but you can also buy wag bags, Ziploc for trash, walkie-talkies, and a summit pack. I'm going to dig into each of these additional items along with some factors to consider for different scenarios. Scenario 1. You're starting and ending at the same spot for the climb. If you're doing a multi-pitch climb that begins and ends at the same spot, you can use the big pack approach. This is where you dump all of your gear into a larger pack, then use a smaller summit pack to carry additional gear for the climb itself. The advantage of this approach is that larger packs are often more comfortable to carry because the weight is distributed better across the body. Also, you don't have gear swinging around or hanging outside of the pack and getting caught on things. As well, you can also pack more items for emergencies or just-in-case scenarios. In this scenario, you can also have a smaller, lighter summit pack for the climb itself. If you'll be rappelling back down the route, you can go super small and light with a summit pack like this style that compresses really well. Or if you don't want to hang your walk-off shoes off your harness and put it in a pack, you might need something like this 17-liter pack made with durable material. Either way, you'll want to still bring your water, snacks, a Ziploc for trash, a headlamp, some layers like a puffy hat and gloves, wag bag, and your walkie-talkie, which can be handy to stick on the shoulder strap of your backpack. Here are a couple of tips. For the ladies, bring a small, quick-dry microfiber towel to wipe off after peeing. I recommend having a puffy with you on multi-pitch climbs. It can often get cold when belaying in the shade, or temperatures can drop fast when the sun goes down, especially in desert environments. Puffies compact well, and they're easier to put on and take off when it has a zipper as opposed to pullover type layer. I recommend bladder style systems because they're lighter than Nalgene. You don't have to open lids, you're not going to drop it, which can be dangerous to climbers below. Keep in mind, with a bladder system, your summit pack needs to have a way to hold the bladder in place, or it'll crumple down into a blob in the bottom of your pack. Scenario 2. Starting and ending at a different spot. The next scenario is a climb that does not end up where you began. In this circumstance, you have to bring everything with you on the climb, leaving nothing at the base. This requires efficient packing and the right sized pack. Here you want a balance of a sturdy pack that allows you to strap on a rope. It really helps to have support across the top of the pack and multiple straps to hold the rope into place. You also want enough space to carry your harness, food, water, layers, wag bag, and shoes, but not too big, especially if your climb involves chimneys. You want a pack that has some structure to it so it's not super uncomfortable on the approach. You also want a pack that has hip and chest straps that pull the pack closer to you. Also, a pack that has multiple outside pockets that are large enough to store quick access food. So buy what you can't change, which are the fundamental features like size, structure, and durability. I actually just got this pocket that slips over the waist belt and is dedicated to carrying my phone. So now I have quick, easy access to my phone. If you can try a pack out before you buy it, that's highly recommended. Make sure to add weight to the pack because the pack's going to behave differently when there's weight in it. You want to see if there's features that might be annoying. Is there a part that rubs or presses into your body? Do the hooks and clips come undone easily? Too easily or not easily enough? I encourage you to be willing to customize and modify packs. Some people like to wear their harness on the approach. This is great if you have a really long day and need to save as much time as possible, because you already have the harness on and it's one less thing to do at the base. And if it's not an approach or walk-off where there's scrambling or a lot of bushwhacking, wearing the harness works. But if the approach or walk-off requires boot scooting or going through plant matter, these things can rub, catch, or grab your harness, which can ultimately compromise the safety features of the harness. So I recommend getting a summit pack large enough to carry your harness and other items you need for the day. Thank you so much for joining us. We'd really appreciate it if you would like and follow the Common Climber YouTube channel. Definitely come and join us over at commonclimber.com and our social media channels at Common Climber. Have an awesome day climbing.